Вроді вже навіть не кікає, коли звертаюся і загружаю. Я тут був поза стрімом, пройшов оці печери, зараз покажу. От оці от. Коли прийшлось загружати, оце все було не пройдено в мене. То я взяв і пройшов оце от все. Тобто верстати втрачені, як то кажуть, і прокачав трохи левел. Призиву і цього. Що там ще було? Що я ще качаю? Ага, і оцю штучку. Щоб відкривати замки нормального левелу. Тепер я можу кастувати цей спел. Зжирає немало мани, але нормально. От можна відкривати. О, тепер сюди. Буду вступати в гільдію магів, ну в академію хочу. Треба для того отримати дозвола. Рекомендації. То якраз цим і займаємося зараз.
I am Alberic Litter of the Mages Guild. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. Good day.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Athragard of the Mages Guild. How can I serve you?
I'm Contumelius.
Кого тут за
It's my-
рекомендації запитати?
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Хто такий? Мало цей. Пелотон чемпіон, як оця коштує. Так, скажіть мені, в кого за
I hope I
рекомендації
can help.
питати.
If-
Чого
What
не
is it,
точні? А вот.
I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation. She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here spreading her lies. The Arcane University is the seat of the Mages Guild in Cyrodiil. Located in the Imperial City, it houses the leaders of our guild. It's good that you've joined one of our local organizations. It helps you make the right connections. We're all better off now that necromancy has been banned from the guild. It's just safer that way. Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it. Make haste. I wish to be rid of Iraq.
Should you need something, I will be happy
Morning.
to oblige.
Greetings.
Ah, yes. You are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you. Best if kept just between us, yes? So, what say you? Excellent. It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can, and would very much like to. You'll find it at an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tychius or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort.
How do you do?
What? What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble. Should you go looking for it, I hope that it would be for the sole purpose of bringing it here.
Пальці гори. Звучить якось зловіще, судя по його реакції. Понайдемо ту книжку. І віднесемо йому, а не її. Цікавого нема. І записки на столі, нічого такого. Травки так багато тут. Треба було з конем сюди йти. Можу прочитати. Не зможу. Ось тут замок ще був. Треба туди. Ладно. А вон він. Пешник лопаки. Дивно, що в них ХП не регениться. Я бачив там жорсткого челіка. Він не такий ХПшний, як Огр. Цікаво, Огр виграє чи оцей чел? Правда, він ще кидатися вміє. Треба буде якось натравити Огра на цього. Мені здається, Огр виграє. треба 2 стріли і попасти кожному челіку сюди, так? Але я ще й магії міг би зробити. Тільки магія тут чогось не для цього. Ладно. У мене є лук? У мене взагалі лука немає. І якась магія, яка могла б це виконати. Ех. Цікаво, чи тебе кінець позміг. Дивно фігня, дали стріли, а лук не дали. І жалко, що магія тут не пробиває цієї пісні. Пробиває, а чого тоді електрична не пробила? Попадає, то все нормально. Класно. Готово. Зажали. А він не пройде. Так, він занадто високий. Його мізки проходять просто. А стоп, електрика електрикою, але вогонь його мав би набагато більше дамажити, правильно? Або попробую. Треба або електрику і вогонь якось досунути в одну цю.
What's that?
Who's there?
Ой, скажем,
Eyes
тут
playing
є.
tricks on me.
That the best you can do?
Жорсткий.
Skin.
Викликає дедру, в якого в мечі перегрузка є.
You elves!
Це щитерство. Так, провіжся.
Ha! Oh!
Одні піднялися. Спустилися. Ага. І- Розовий. Для неї виграє. Щось. Параліч. Ах, 800 1400, о, зараз щось прийдеться викидати. На 13 перегруз. Але це треба виправляти, тому що воно коштує півову гору. І нема що особо викидати. Купа інгредієнтів. Це викину. Це по факту я можу викинути оце. Ну, 20 тонн, а взяти оце. І потім ще набрати якихось клинків, чи ще там чогось. Та сокира занадто багато важить на таку ціну. І це нормальне золото знайшов.
What's that?
Churro.
Я пригав. За книжка, вона хрестова чи що? Певно, що хрестова. І по-інакшому я каша. Я її взяти не можу. У нас теж сладкість до проходу, там від всіх. І від всіх. Ей. Підтирить. Серце Тедра. В Скайрімі воно таке рідкісне. Хоча, в принципі, на великому левелі його можна купляти. Торгашів. Тепер. Все, прийшли. Перегласиться. Секунду. Хочу проскролити чат. Ну просто дивно працює. Але ладно, давай так, воно вже вроді не кікає. Не кікає, не таке. Воно дивно працює, але воно чогось думає деколи, коли я нажимаю так, що мишка ще одна, але мишка та невидима. Появляється на іншому моніторі. І нею теж можна, типу, прокручувати чат. І виходить, я одночасно і в грі прокручую, і якщо мишка ще наведена, ота невидима десь попадає на якийсь інший чат, то вона його теж прокручує одночасно. Типу, скролиться на двох моніторах, виходить. Там я тільки що пробував нащупати, де та мишка. Ну, не виходить. Якась жирність. Я б ще зганяв цю печеру, але ми і так набрали кучу всього. Я вже просто нести не зможемо. Ми просто пригнемо туди, куди треба, та й все. Ти не будемо.
Excuse me. I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will it be? That's more than I'd usually pay. A fine transaction. That's... Be seeing you.
Вон йдемо в цю ящерку. Блін, як добре бути не вампіром, чесне слово. Бігаєш собі хоч днем, хоч ввечері. Хоч зранку, і де сонце не намажить. Говорити зі всіма можна, ніхто тебе слова не скаже. Кров не треба пити. Та й я ще. Хочемо скролити чат, але не той. Один сплячий челик.
What do you want? You found the book? My trust in you was well placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please. Ah, yes, this is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume. Then all is well. You have shown yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you. You shall have the recommendation you need. Now, I must ensure this book is kept safe. Excuse me.
Секунду.
I am Albert. Take care.
Так рекомендації теж заполучили. А тепер сюди.
Go ahead, please. Why, all the important people in the guild are there. Archmage Traven lives there, in the tower. It's a fabulous place. You really should see it someday. I've been there many times myself. The Imperial City just wouldn't be the same without it. Maybe someday, if you know the right people, you might get a chance to see it. You know what it's like. Make lots of friends and look busy. Same as anywhere. Guild members who have access to the university can craft their own spells, not to mention chat with the most important people in the guild. A recommendation from me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, Associate. You do me a small favour, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately. He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volanaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation. Once I can see Jaskar again, I'd be more than happy to write a recommendation for you. Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. Please come find me as soon as you go.
Пропав Джаскар. Мені треба поговорити з дядішками і дізнатися, де той Джаскар є. О.
Good day. Look, I like you and all, but I really don't want to get in the middle of this. If Volanara and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them.
Окей, Баланар вона сказала і Джаскар, і пожартують. Баланаро.
A pleasure to speak with you. You want to find Jaskar? All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it, all right? That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar. It's a little too rugged up here for me. Add a couple hairs to a Nord, and you've got a bear. With all due respect to our wonderful leader, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she knows nothing. She's managed to butter up the right people just enough to keep her position, and there's little we can do about it. But we have our ways of coping with the situation. It's a shame that Selena doesn't join in our fun, but she takes her role as an alchemist very seriously. If you need supplies, she's the one to see. Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar. Bring me Jean's manual of spellcraft, and then we'll talk about helping you find Jaskar. Just go unlock Jean's desk with that spell I taught you. Find her manual of spellcraft, and bring it here to me. Her room should be easy to find. It's the only one upstairs that has a door. Just one more privilege she doesn't deserve. I hear a new associate came to Tikius's aid recently. Something about an old enemy of his storming into town. Let me know.
Нас ще при тому всьому немає ніхто бачить. ромашечка. Так, ми прочитаємо 2 книжки. І одну викинемо, бо вона нам не потрібна.
Have you pulled that little prank yet? You've got Jean's book, I see. All right then. I'll just take that from you. Meet me here in the living quarters, just after 10 p.m.
Це 10-й, окей. Коротше. Думаю, хватить.
How are you today?
Я врізаюся в модельку чиюсь.
I hope I can help. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Рейтинг кінець куплю. Бо в мене його немає.
She won't figure this out for weeks. It was a good idea, wasn't it? I wonder how long she'll spend trying to figure out where she put it down. Be seeing you. I hope I can help.
Де це?
Good.
А, стоп.
Ready to find Jaskar?
Це тупо сказав після 10-ї.
Just watch. You'll see.
Вже година.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me. Oh, please don't be mad. We were just having some fun. We just got tired of Jean lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway, so you can tell her you found me. Finding ways to confuse her just never gets old for me. It's good practice of our skills, too, but it's mostly just funny. There's not much to do here in the Bruma Guild. If you can get to the Arcane University, though, they let you make your own spells there. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll have to start thinking up something new to try. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage. Take care.
Коротше, нормально він тут живеться. Весело доволі. Тільки я спати хочу.
Any luck finding Jaskar? Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out.
Рекомендації ігру ми також получили. Я хоча б годинку дострімлю, ще 12 хвилин і піду спати. Чейден Холл, от сюди.
It is really no trouble at all.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. You'll need to see Falcar about that. Trayvon has the best shield spell outside of the Arcane University. If you can cast it, it's definitely worth adding to your selection. I'm very fond of Chayden Hall. It's where I met my love, Eilenwy. Our lives are quite long, and choosing the right partner is very important. The roads near Anvil are safer now, thanks to Carahill and her guild hall. She's an example for us all. You'll need...
Просто забув, як його
Good
звати.
day.
Фелфер. Так, там.
Hello.
А де той Фелфер?
Evening.
What is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation.
Прийдеться.
Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me? Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving. Without recommendations from the local guild halls, you'll never see the inside of it. I dare say that's one of the few things Traven has done right. By all means, travel to the Imperial City and get stopped at the gates. You should get used to that sort of rejection. I am the chapter head of the Chayden Hall Mages Guild. It is quite an honor, but they had no choice, since I'm the only semi-competent one here. The guild is still powerful in Cyrodiil, but poor decisions in the recent past have weakened it, perhaps killed it. We shall see. I believe I explained your task very clearly. Find the ring, which is somewhere down in the well behind the guild hall. Bring it to me. Do you understand, or do I need to use even smaller words? It's not a normal ring, you see. You may find it slightly difficult to carry. Don't say I didn't warn you. Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas.
Колечко не просте для переноски, і воно позаду її в колодязі.
Good day. It sure sounds like Falcar has it in for you. What a bizarre thing to ask you to do. What can I interest you in?
З кимось треба поговорити, дивлюсь.
Yes.
I'm Ditsan, magician, Mages Guild, that is. Don't tell me Falcar's given you the same task he gave Vidkun. Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... Well, Falcar is the ranking member here, and I don't feel comfortable talking about him. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Find me when Falcar's not around, and then we'll talk. After we've spoken, you can have the key. Believe me, this is important. As I've said, I just don't feel comfortable talking to you about Falcar. Forgive me.
Я не хочу її
Be
підкупляти.
seen.
А передайте, так?
How are you? I'm Trayvon. We don't... My...
А знаєш що? Тут
Can
є
I
класна
interest you in some of
магія.
my wares?
Чарм називається, я їх тільки що бачив, але в попередньому місці.
I'm Island.
Це таки її
I
теж
have
треба
potion.
вивчити.
I find it... Farewell.
I hope I can... Please, go on. As I've said, I just don't feel comfortable talking to you about Falcar. Forgive me. Be careful, associate.
Well met. Deirdre cults aren't necessarily evil, of course. In nearby Morrowind, for example, they worship Deirdre in the temple. The Azura shrine north of town, up Lake Arius Way, for instance. I know a dark elf there. Nothing evil about him. Falcar always has been pretty harsh, even when it comes to basic lessons. He seems to have gotten worse lately, though. I think he even scared away the last associate who came here for training. What was his name again? I can't remember. Dietzen would know, though. What can I interest you in?
Захист на порус.
Bye.
A pleasure to...
Так, а чого я не попав? Я не можу поняти.
I'm Ditsan. I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn. As I've said, I just don't feel comfortable talking to you about Falcar. Forgive. Goodbye.
Вона мені ключ не хоче віддати.
Good to see you. I hope I can... As I've said, I just don't feel comfortable talking to you about Falcar. Bye.
Anytime, friend, I'm right here. It's my pleasure. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. Good day.
Вона не дає мені ключ. А чого не дає ключ?
I'm Island.
Некомфортно говорити про Фалкара.
What can I interest you in? Goodbye.
А як зробити, щоб їй було комфортно?
I find it... You needn't concern yourself with him. He was unfit to be a guild member, and it's better that he's no longer part of it. Be seen.
How goes it? Well met. It's my pleasure. Please. As I've said, I just don't feel comfortable talking to you about Falcar. Forgive me.
Та що за бред?
You too.
Та й дасть мені ключ та все.
Well... Goodbye.
Правильно розумію, вона має дати мені ключ від цього колодязя ззаді. Але вона мені не дає ключ. Покаже, що їй некомфортно, типу, говорити зі мною про Фалкара. А як зробити так, щоб їй було комфортно, я поняття не маю. Там 96 цей.
Good day.
Симпатії.
Tell me more. As I've said, I just don't feel comfortable talking to you about Falcar. Forgive me. As I've said, I just don't feel comfortable talking to you about Falcar. Forgive me. As I've...
Я не можу щось зрозуміти. Він дав мені таке саме завдання, як і Челіку до мене. Челіка тут нема, бо я не бачу його імені. Серед тут цих NPC, які тут є. А вона має дати мені ключ від від колодязя.
Hello.
Але вона мені ключ не дає від колодязя, і я не можу попасти в колодязь без ключа. Я
No, they
пробував
were taken by surprise.
красти ключ в неї, але в неї його
She
нема.
has everything under control. Rana can...
I find it... Fine.
Що
It's
за
my
бред?
Screwy end is a bit high.
Well met. Now, the... Be s-
Well met. I think... I can't remember. Dietzen would know, though. Farewell.
A pleasure to speak. As I've said, I just don't feel comfortable.
А ти можеш не говорити, дай мені ключ, просто та й все. Що за діч? Знову якийсь баг, вона не дасть мені ключа туди. Сюди попасти я теж не можу.
Good day. As I've said, I just don't feel... Goodbye.
I have a feeling that you and I are about to become very close.
Pickpocket!
Ну, то стар його ключ. І чорні камінці душ. Чекай, хто тільки що тут двері закрив, якщо тут нікого нема. Він невидимий чи що? Тут двері, які самі закриваються. Жорстко. Коротше, я не знаю, що робити. Їй некомфортно говорити зі мною про Фелкара.
A pleasure to
Ключ вона мені не дає, вкрасти в неї я його
Hello,
не можу.
associate. Well,
А тепер горить.
we can talk, so long as Falkar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it.
Поняв, все
Do
ясно.
be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falkar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you?
Окей, ясно.
Just perform the task you've been given. We'll talk more once you're done. He was an associate, just like yourself. Perhaps not the brightest, but very eager. He was given his assignment from Falkar and disappeared. It's like he dropped out of existence. No one knows what happened, and Falkar won't say a word about it.
Ясно, вона не хотіла зі мною говорити, поки Фелкар був тут. Він пішов туди, і вона зі мною заговорила. І вона підозрює, що він хоче мене вбити, через то і було цей, як сказати, некомфортно. Плюс вона мені дала закляття, яке дозволить дихати довше під водою. Він тут більше. І дала ключик. Пігнали сюди, забирай. Сказали, якщо я знайду Фелкара, то тобі я дав на. Ой, цього вітку. А я його не йшов. І колечко не йшов. 150 вона важила, що? Кольцо важить 150. Його тоді віддамо йому... Коротше, кучу всього прийдеться віддавати. Ясно. Я звідси прийшов. О, ясно. Той челік просто підняв колечко, а вибрати звідти не міг. А викинути колечко він не догадався. І задихнувся.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may affect your recommendation. Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part. I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well... I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falkar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you, and then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council.
Так, я вже чекнув його кімнату, бо тоді...
It's such a shame. He didn't deserve to die like that.
Я не віддам.
Well.
Не хочу, щоб я їй віддав чорні камінці душі. Він моя знахідка, ти чого?
What's this? Black soul gems? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. All right, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate.
Окей. Але Бог все рівно віддамо йому колечко, воно мені не потрібно. Ясно, він просто псина.
How are you today?
А де цей челік? Хтось свалив. Ладно, вона казала, просто викинь його де-небудь. Або викинемо його тут. Вона напише рекомендацію замість нього. Ще й рапорт свій кладе туди. Окей. Так, вже годину 10. Ой, я продам все, що цей. Все, що назбирав, відкладу інгредієнти і завершу стрім. А я не встигну, так. Надіюсь, магазин ще буде відкритий, але... Здається, ще буде.
What kind of... Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Все рівно по 800 продаємо, але... Так, ну... Можна вдягнути амулет, у мене ніякого амулету немає.
That's an excellent bargain. That's a good... Thank...
це не можу. Мене ж потім штрафануть з тим ключом. Ну окей, хай буде. Аго підійдемо до стражі, вона щось скаже мені на рахунок
Hello.
того.
What's going on with you?
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago.
What is it? You. I've seen your kind before. You've got blood on your hands. Keep your blade sheathed, you murdering bastard, or I'll put you down myself. There's been some terrible trouble at the chapel in Anvil. All of Dibella's priests and priestesses murdered. He's just a thief. He's supposed to be the head of the Thieves Guild. Oh, what a joke. Can you imagine a bunch of thieves trying to form a guild? The nobility hate him, but the peasants and the beggars love him, especially in the waterfront. Carry on.
Коротше, постійно його люблять. Особливо тут,
How can I help you?
якраз на цій локації. Окей, нічого такого він нам не каже за той ключ. Го тоді офером. А там далі завтра будемо продовжувати проходити, получати ці. Лишилося получити рекомендації тільки в цьому. Бравілі і Леєнвілі. По-моєму, і все. В принципі, можна чекнути. А чого тут? Чекай, в оптиміст, давай подивимося, що там я не доробив, чи зробив, чи не зробив. Я приєднався, а тут чекай що. А, це якраз тут рекомендації треба отримати, а я це місто якось пропустив. Я ж тут виконував це.
I hope I can.
А, я їй не віддав ці, так?
She was unable to
Yes.
acquire the book,
Чи віддавав?
and that shall be enough for me. It would be beneath me to continue this petty squabble. I have the book stored safely for now. I shall hold on to it until the council decides what should be done with it. Sounds like the Skingrad branch of the guild can't even keep track of its members. How appalling. Goodbye.
Меркурій.
A pleasure to speak. I have the book stored safely for now. I shall hold on to it until the council decides what should be done with it. Goodbye.
Короче, ладно, я спати, завтра буду з тим розбиратися.
Hey,
Вже не соображаю. Все рівно.